Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another enchanting journey into the world of mythology. This is your host, Nitin Nair, and today we're exploring one of the most revered goddesses in Indian mythology, Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom, music, arts, and learning. As one of the Tridevi, alongside Lakshmi and Parvati, Saraswati holds a special place in the hearts and minds of people across India and beyond. Her timeless influence is woven into the very fabric of knowledge, creativity, and spiritual expression. Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine a goddess in pure white, seated on a serene lotus, with a musical instrument in her hand and a calm river flowing beside her. She radiates an aura of peace and wisdom. This is Saraswati. Her story is filled with fascinating tales, ancient rituals, and powerful symbolism. So, let's dive right in. Saraswati's physical appearance is as symbolic as her role. She is traditionally depicted as a beautiful woman dressed in white, symbolizing purity and knowledge. Her serene expression radiates tranquility, and she is often seen holding a veena, a classical Indian string instrument which represents her connection to music and the arts. In her other hands, she holds a book symbolizing wisdom and a rosary representing spirituality. Sometimes she is also shown with a pot of water symbolizing life and purification. One of her unique features is the Hamsa or swan, which serves as her Vahana or vehicle. The Hamsa represents discernment, as swans are believed to have the ability to separate milk from water, symbolizing the discernment between right and wrong. She is also depicted with a peacock by her side, symbolizing the allure of beauty and the power to control vanity. Saraswati is often considered as a daughter of Lord Brahma, the creator in Indian mythology. This relationship makes her both a source of knowledge and the embodiment of creation's intellectual essence. However, in some texts she is considered as Brahma's consort. As one of the primary goddesses of Hinduism, Saraswati goes by various names that reflect her attributes and roles. She is also called Vagdevi, the goddess of speech, and Bharati, symbolizing eloquence. In different texts and regional variations, she appears under the names like Sharada and Mahavidya. Each name reflects the people's respect and love for her, especially as she brings wisdom and music into their lives. As the goddess of knowledge, Saraswati's abilities are vast and multifaceted. She embodies intelligence, knowledge, and wisdom, granting her devotees the ability to grasp complex concepts, pursue academic and artistic endeavors, and find their voice through creative expression. In Hinduism, she is also the goddess of speech, which is especially important in a culture that highly values the power of words, language, and sound. Through her veena, she creates melodies that bring harmony to the world. It is believed that her music sustains the balance of the universe. Her energy is even thought to transcend through sacred mantras. Her power lies not only in learning, but in the transformation that comes through spiritual growth and self-realization. If you are enjoying our journey into the wisdom and mysteries of Saraswati, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you never miss an episode. We've got so much more to explore together, and we invite you on this journey together with us. Now, let's dive into some tales that capture Saraswati's influence. According to legend, Brahma, enamored by Saraswati's beauty and wisdom, developed an infatuation for her. This behavior disrupted the flow of wisdom and led to an imbalance. In response, Shiva cursed Brahma, stating that he would not be widely worshipped as other deities are. This story not only highlights the sanctity of Saraswati, but also emphasizes that knowledge should remain untainted by desire or attachment. Another tale tells of how Saraswati created the Veena herself. One day, observing the discord in the world, she plucked a single string, and a harmonious melody filled the air, calming all creation. She realized that this instrument could spread peace and began to play it often. The Veena symbolizes her power to create harmony and alignment in the universe when knowledge and creativity unite as one. In a lesser known story, a demon named Sumbha desired Saraswati's wisdom and sought to capture her. However, when he attempted to do so, Saraswati transformed into a fierce river and swept him away. This story reminds us that wisdom is fluid, powerful, and cannot be contained by force or ambition. Knowledge, like a river, will always flow freely and cannot be controlled. Saraswati's influence stretches across multiple domains in Indian culture. She is revered by students, musicians, artists, and scholars. In traditional settings, students and scholars recite her stotras or hymns to invoke her blessings before embarking on their studies. The significance of Saraswati reaches beyond just intellectual pursuits. She is considered essential for mental clarity, creative expression, and spiritual balance. In Hindu mythology, Saraswati represents the purity of knowledge, untainted by power or materialism. Her presence signifies that knowledge is essential for liberation and should be sought with humility and reverence. One of the most prominent celebrations dedicated to Saraswati is Vasant Panchami, which falls in the spring season. On this day, devotees, especially students and artists, dress in yellow, a color symbolizing her brightness and wisdom. Books, musical instruments, and other tools of learning are placed before her idol, and people seek her blessings for success in education and the arts. Saraswati pujas are performed by placing her idol on an altar adorned with yellow flowers, fruits, and incense. Prasad or sacred offerings are distributed after the rituals, and students often refrain from using their books, allowing Saraswati's blessings to sanctify them. Another interesting tradition is that on Vasant Panchami, young children in India are often introduced to writing by tracing letters in the sand or on slates under Saraswati's guidance. This practice, called Vidyarambham, marks the beginning of their educational journey. While Saraswati's worship is most prominent in India, her influence extends beyond Indian borders. In Bali, Indonesia, she is honored during Saraswati Day, a festival similar to Vasant Panchami, where Balinese Hindus pay homage to her through prayers, offerings, and chanting. In Japan, she is known as Benzaiten, a goddess of everything that flows, including water, words, speech, and music. Her image in Japan combines elements of both Saraswati and other deities, signifying a broad cultural reach and the unifying essence of wisdom across Asia. This cross-cultural worship reflects the universality of knowledge and wisdom. Today, Saraswati's influence can be seen in schools, universities, art academies, and beyond. Many educational institutions hold Saraswati Puja, and several Indian classical musicians consider her their muse. In the age of digital learning, Saraswati is now symbolically invoked by those seeking guidance in online education and new creative fields. Even in contemporary media, Saraswati's image appears as a symbol of wisdom and purity. Her teachings inspire discussions on personal growth, mindfulness, and the pursuit of knowledge, as a path to self-discovery. As societies grow more complex, the value of wisdom, balance, and discernment she represents has only grown with time. Before we wrap up, let me ask you, how can we in our modern lives embody the purity, focus, and compassion that Saraswati represents? In a world full of distractions, can we strive to approach learning and creativity with the same dedication and humility that she inspires? And most importantly, can we see the knowledge not as a means to an end, but as a lifelong journey of self-discovery and enlightenment? Think about that as you go forward today. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey into the life and legends of Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom, music, and knowledge. I hope you found inspiration in her stories as well as the timeless wisdom she offers. And remember, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you never miss an exploration of the mythical, the mystical, and the legendary. This is your host Nitin Nair, reminding you to stay curious and stay mythical.